Welcome back everyone. This is my second video on Days Gone, Survivor 2 difficulty, and in this video I'm going to be taking out a couple more hordes. In my previous video I took out the Iron Butte and Sawmill hordes, and in this one I think I want to take out a couple more hordes in this area where we are at the moment. In Cascade, and then we're probably going to head across over into Belknap and take out a couple of hordes there as well. So we've got the O'Leary Mountain Horde just nearby, so we're probably going to do those first. It's daytime, and I actually can't remember what their location is in the day. I suspect it's that one there in a cave. But let's take a look and see what we can find. Most of these hordes I'm taking are pretty orthodox methods. I'm usually not employing any cheat modes. Special occasions to take out these hordes. Preferring instead just to use gunplay, the terrain, the bike sometimes to my aid. As you'll see from my inventory, I'm seriously lacking in attractor bombs, which does attractors or attract bombs, which makes the whole thing a little bit more difficult.
At last.
So I think what I'm probably going to do, if I try a distractor in the middle of them, a rock in the middle of them. Well, that was very easy. They were probably just on their way back to their cave, because it is still quite early in the morning. So it's a bit of a non-event, really. Heard his growl there from in the distance. I've started playing the game with headphones recently, and it is a game changer actually in terms of how tuned into the environment you become. Anyway, so that was the first horde. What else have we got? Death Train Horde. These are pretty easy actually, although I would really benefit from an attractor there. Oh, I've got an attractor bomb, haven't I? So let's do that. Let's go see if we can get these boys. Just make a quick stop here because I need materials really. Particularly looking for growlers and cans at this stage. There's a can, perfect, so that should allow me to make an attractor, which is exactly what I need. I know it's dull, isn't it, stopping off at all these places to get your materials, but it is an important part of the game. I'm going. I think some of these shacks, actually this one, so if I can climb over, that means the horde can as well. Another can, perfect, so maybe, yeah, another, that's really good. That should make this job a lot easier with this horde, and you'll see why. Yeah, hopefully that didn't wake them up. Not that it matters, it's a pretty small horde. I think it's only 30 or 40. And this is actually the first horde you can take out when you start the game, early game, if you get an attractor which you can pick up in any number of local locations. So even if you don't have the recipe or the skill to make attractors at this stage, an early game stage, you can get an attractor from the dam here, among some other places actually. I can't remember exactly, but that allows you to kill the horde in quite a simple way, as I'll show you. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of gunplay just to get their attention. Wait, and then when you've got almost all of them there, I should take almost all of them out, just one straggler there. And it's really that simple, folks. Very easy. I've said in most of my videos, and I want to continue crediting Borislav247 for a lot of the methods I use in these videos in killing hordes, because without his excellent content, which I've consumed over the last year or so playing this game, I'd probably still be really struggling. And I know eventually you make your own way, you find your own methods, but Borislav247 really is a guru when it comes to this game. And he makes excellent videos too. So I'm just going to run around here collecting a few materials. Don't need that.
Yeah.
Could do with a couple more cans again. Probably not going to get them though. Got scrap and sterilisers and bandages. All very good. Let me just see, make sure I'm maxed out on everything. Yeah. Can make that now. Proximity bombs. Always make sure you are crafting constantly, even when you don't need stuff. But it just makes sure that you use all of your materials up and craft the items, and they go into the obviously crafted slots, but that means then you can pick up loads of other materials, so you're always maximising how much you can carry. If you allow your inventories to get down to the minimum levels, you can't pick up any more materials. Anyway, on to the next horde. Where did I leave the bike? Here it is. White King Mine Horde. This is a pretty interesting horde. Another one where there's a number of ways to take this one out, and maybe actually on this occasion I'll use what might be considered by some as a bit of a cheap method to do this. So I'm going to take it out. I've seen a couple of ways to do this actually. I think that reach is going to catch up with me, isn't it? Maybe not. There's a couple of ways to do this, which are quite useful to know. You can, of course, just use gunplay. The Horde, of course, reside in that mine over there. That's the name. And the two methods, cheap methods, are one of them. How did I do it now? I can't remember. Climb over here. Yeah, up onto this rock. And I'm pretty sure from here they can't get you. if, I think, you put your bike here. I might be wrong, yeah, because I think down here they can't reach. That's one method, but that involves getting their attention first in the mine and then running out. And the other, which is a bit safer, is to park your bike around here, facing in that direction, and then get the Horde's attention, and then get back on the bike, cross that bridge there, and then take a left and head over. Just next to Deek's Head there on the right is a rock, and you can cross that little bit of river, put the bike straight on top of that rock. The Horde will follow you around in a big circle, and then you can just pick them off quite easily. That's a much safer approach, or you can just run around using that shed, for example. I think this might be one of those places where you can't get up except in one particular corner, which I think is this one.
I can use these.
Here. Maybe you can't get on this one at all. Most of these buildings, there's one corner you can usually get up. I'm obviously mistaken on this one. You can't get into it at all. So that's going to be no use whatsoever. Obviously you can tell I've not used this technique before. Which just goes to show my shitty knowledge of this game. Anyway, I think what I might try for this one, probably end up dying here, so I'm just going to do a quick save game. I'm going to put the bike in front of this rock. So I think if I come across there and then up onto the rock, being careful not to, I should afford me a level of protection. We'll see. If not, I've got an attractor, which is probably quite useful. I've got loads of bullets, so let's go. Easy method, probably not necessary to have jumped up on that thing, to be honest, but never mind. suspect this is one of those. I heard voices there.
Hey, how many drifters you guys murdered today, huh? Yeah, I can tell by looking at you.
You killed him! Find cover. Get down! Hey, Drifter, come on
Use
out!
this.
Stop this bullshit, yeah? We know you're out there. Yeah, find him! Get him! Gotcha! Kill him!
He's hiding in these shrubs.
Find him! I gotcha. He shot him! Fire in the hole! Toss a grenade at him! Damn smoke! Smoke! Get the bastard! Killed him! Move back! You heard him! Pull back! Take this, asshole! No, no, no!
This is a nice little haul. What's all this then? A scrap bottle. And a couple of guns. In early game this is probably quite a good little location to know. I don't know if it respawns, but are we? I don't think I recognise this. Looks like it's somewhere I've never been before, but anyway. Right. Do you know what? Since I'm here, there's obviously some loot there, so I'm just gonna put a little mark. Obviously I'm not going to be able to jump down there. Never mind. Let's go back. Keep getting sidetracked in this game. Oh yeah, I do know this actually. Yeah, frag grenade. Another frag grenade. That's pretty good. Looks worth looting this stuff, isn't it? Horse Lake Horde. This is a very, very easy one to take out. Use frag grenades. Just picked up the task very, very easy. This is another very early game. You can take out. This is right next to the Euro base, which is the first you take out in this game actually. The first you ever find. this is actually, but it's only a little one.
More bounties.
That's not the Horde I thought it was, actually. Where is... That's O'Leary Mountain. Oh, I can't... Oh, it's this one here. That's the one I thought we were just going to take out there. That's the little one I was talking about in the shack, so... We may as well go and take... I'll tell you what, do Grotto Caves. It's daytime, so they're probably... let's forget which is... I think it's that one there. Could hear more voices then. There they are.
I'm trapped!
About 20 times. Can, nice. And a frag grenade, nice. So that's some good loot actually. Nice, that's got me well stacked. I think there's usually a bit of stuff. I hear a wolf or something. Maybe not. There's usually a bit of stuff in these. Sure, this is going to lead to a trap. There's a Horde there.
All right, where?
Let's do this and see what happens. But if this goes through trees,
There you are. What do we got? Back on track. Okay, let's take a look around. Bam! Finally, Jesus. What the hell happened here? Oh no, wonder if they left anything worth the effort. Which way? You're mine now.
Get a bit distracted here. Whenever these go through trees, all your trees, it makes me nervous because I've been hung up upside down so many times. Is that it? All of that to get a rag. Okay, back to the bag. They'll be in this forest somewhere, I think, because they'll be walking back from their grazing location there when they will be surprised. We run into them.
No ammo.
It's a bit annoying. It's the early game. This is a nest area. There's some petrol away. most of Cascade done, so we just got a little bear. As I said before, this is just a very simple. Can we go this way?
I'm just gonna grab some shut-eye.
Just need to change the cycle to daytime so that this Horde are in their little shed.
I was ready to go back at it.
Oops. So this one is very easy to find in the daytime.
Yeah. Can use this.